Hello friends, once again. Welcome to another piano lesson. Last time, we learned how to play the scale in all the different major keys. Today, we are going to go further. We are getting deeper and deeper into chords. And today, we are going to treat what we call augmented chords. So augmented chords are actually chords that have the fifth or the fifth note that is augmented. So these chords are mostly used as passing chords. So in this lesson, I'm just going to teach you how to play the augmented chord. And in a future lesson, I'm going to teach you how to apply these chords. There are many passing chords. As you know, we've learned a few of them. Augmented chord is going to be one of the passing chords. So now let's go to the piano. Let me show you what an augmented chord is. Once again, we come back to the foundation. The foundation is a key of C. So let's say you want to play a C major. You have the first, the third, and the fifth. So the root note, the minor third, perfect fifth. So when you want to play an augmented chord, this fifth note, you just augment it by a half step. So you just lift the fifth to a half step. So this augmented chord can also be played in this way, in the form of an inversion, but I can resolve it back. So once again, watch my fingers. This is C major chord, the fifth note augmented. So you have a C augmented. Let's take another chord, another triad. So let's say the E. If you have studied your scales well, you know that this is the key of E. So we have the first, the third, the fifth. If you want to have an E augmented, you just lift the fifth by a half step, and then you augment it. So E major, E augmented. Okay, what about another key? A. So you have A major, A augmented, A major, A augmented. And then one last key, let me say F. So you have 1, 3, 5, the fifth, F major, F augmented, F major, F augmented. So I advise you to try this in all the different keys. So you try C, you play the major, and then you play the augmented. You go to D, you play the major, and then the augmented. And then how do you call it? You can go to C major, the C major, you can play the augmented. So you do that for all the different keys, and once you are done with this, you would have mastered how to play the augmented chords. So once again, I trust this lesson was useful, and feel free to share this with your friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get alerted anytime we drop in new lessons. And if there are any questions or anything you didn't understand in our lesson, feel free to drop a message in the comment box, and I'm going to treat it in a separate lesson. So I wish you an excellent evening, and see you in our next lesson.